Hey, hello, and what's up, guys? I'm going to be doing my report on the B-29 Super Fortress for history. Well, let's just jump right into it. Here's a panning shot to establish it. Um, there's a truck over there, and here's a door right here, so you can get a scale. It is a very large plane, very large for a prop. Um, let's jump right into the modern designs of it. First of all, very geometric, circular fuselage and very straight lines. Engines are very small for how big the plane is, and just nice straight lines, low profile, which is a great thing to have if you're a bomber. Just very nice lines. It's a very, very pretty plane. They went with a chrome finish to make it hard to see in the sky, since it would reflect the sky. Back then, they didn't do night raids very often, so it was more daytime things. It did go so high though that it was unable to be hit by flak, which was a huge advantage to this plane and what pushed the other ones out very quickly. It did come after the Liberator, the B-24, and the B-17, the Flying Fortress. So this is the Super Fortress. So, you know, kind of the next step. Some improvements and new things that were added to this plane were automated turrets. So remote-controlled automated turrets controlled by these gunners. This one is still manual, but all of these other turrets were remote controlled, meaning the people could have armor and be protected much more. Plus, the guns had aim assist, so that they could help the gunner shoot in front of the desired target to take it out easier. It also had pressurized cabins, which made it easy for everyone to move about them without having masks so that they could breathe up at high altitudes due to it being an extremely high flyer. It could go extremely high for the time. Not so high anymore, but for the time, not many things could compare. It also had a huge bomb load for the time, the largest basically you could get with any plane. 2500s was kind of the base model bomb load, which was a large amount of bombs. Maybe next most used would be 2000s and stuff like that. Now, obviously, the real elephant in the room is, yes, it did drop the atomic bombs on Japan. It was stripped of its guns and armor so that it could fly higher and fly faster to drop the bombs due to them being so large. They were scared that they might not be able to get away from them. They did, and they did it twice with this, which obviously scared the Japanese into surrendering. So this plane came late to the war, but it definitely finished it. It was used for some time after the war due to it being such a great plane and unmatched for a very long time in its class. Nothing else could compare. It was people didn't like it to fly it as much as some of the other planes, such as the B-17 and the Liberator, but it had way more capabilities, so it was used more. Very good defenses, as you can see. Not many places where the turrets could not turn and shoot enemies, so it was not an easy plane to sneak up on if you could even climb to how high it could fly. Some more modern views vary from the side shot. Look at that. Very straight lines. Very smooth. Everything about this plane was redesigned from the old models, as you can see. I will show you now. Here is its father, the B-24 Liberator. Much smaller, as you can see. And, not as sleek. Different design, almost very curved, as you can see. much skinnier, not round. Engines are weird shapes. Tail is a different shape. So, less modern, but you know, it's leaning towards the B-29. And here is the predecessor to even that, which you might have heard of, the B-17, which is a very famous plane due to it being manufactured so heavily by Boeing. This was a very famous plane, but that's not what this report is on, so I will go back. Anyways, thanks for watching my report on the B-29 Super Fortress. This model right here is the B-29 ABN, to be exact. There were different models. Super Fortress was not its given name. It was nicknamed that by the crew due to it being such a large improvement from the other ones and being way larger and bigger. But anyways, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you liked it.